MODELMIND72 coming at you once again on your computer screen. The filming of this video, we've had a really bad hurricane hit America. I think I want to say it's the 5th largest one, like in 500 years or something. A lot of people's been displaced. They don't know if they're going to be able to go back to their homes or not. This is Labor Day weekend as of the filming of this video. I hope everybody is safe wherever this video finds you. This is going to be my final on my New York modeling group build hosted by Dylan. And I hope that everybody likes it. It's the MONOGRAM 124 1969 Pontiac Gto. The Judge. We kit bashed it with Frank Iconio's Budweiser Motorcraft Pro Stock Thunderbird 124 scale model kit. This was basically we used the chassis under the Thunderbird. We just put it under the Judge, but we had to heavily modify it, and we did a lot of scratch building. The whole front and rear suspension was scratch built in order to get it down to the MODELMIND72 signature series stance. So this is going to be my final on the build. I kind of challenged myself to get this high quality of a model in this short a time. I normally don't do that just because the artist in me just doesn't like to feel rushed. But I thought by contributing to this particular group build that it would actually challenge myself to see, how much I could how much high quality could I put in that short amount of time, And so this is what we've came up with. We'll give you kind of a quick spin around. Of the piece. There again, this is, this was an absolute joy for me to build, guys. This vintage Judge has been in my stash for a long time. And I don't even know if I would have ever been able to, get it built if I hadn't joined this group build. Big shout out to everybody that joined and finished. Like I say, I was finished on time, but I just got back in town, so I had to, due to the storm and Labor Day weekend and video editing, scheduling, and everything, it just took me this long to get to where I am, to where I'm actually putting it on the channel for you guys to see, I am going to make a final I'm going to make a final video of it, but I need to do, I need more time for that. So this right here is just basically going to be, the final, where I kind of go over some of the stuff that I did, give away some of the tips and tricks of this build. It's so weird. Alright, so we have a telescopic steering wheel in here. where that's the first time I've ever done that to a model kit, where the actual steering column can go in and out. When I used to build Kubota tractors, they had a telescopic steering kit that you could add to the cab tractors. And that's where I was kind of first introduced to that ideal. So incorporating it in this build is, number one, it's something that I've never done to a model kit. And number two, I don't think I've ever seen that done on YouTube or video either. So that's something that this car has that I haven't never seen before. There we go. This is a street, probably one of the most iconic, recognizable street cars probably ever produced and unleashed on the street. We took out the headlight grill inserts and we put a custom mesh grill in there. We got our Burns custom livery, painted up some marker lights. This tack right here is custom. I stretched it. The one on here, you can see it's kind of short, stocking, came from the factory. This particular one is chromed out and it's stretched back, so wanted to do that. We did do, let me take this off here. We did do a twin turbo setup. On the engine here, we did two scratch built twin turbo setup, and all of this, the engine can be totally taken out, the turbos can be taken off. All this is, I built it like this, so if I wanted to come in there and replace the engine, swap the engine out with something else, I could do that. It wouldn't be a problem. We got dual magnetos that is completely wired up. We used white thread, the white kind of going with the header, the white header theme that we got there. So that's kind of where we went with that. We did scratch build 2 bottles of N.Y.S., which are wired up with fuel lines. We got our electrical box in there. Like I said, telescopic steering wheel. Actually, the steering wheel can come on or off, and it also is telescoping. We've got, let me flip this around here. We've got our fuel cell here all painted up. We got our batteries all wired up. We got our fuel filters with fuel lines. Like I said, the rear suspension was all custom, scratch built. The front suspension was all scratch built. We've got some soundproofing mats laid in the floor area here. We've got our custom cluster gauges. We painted the chassis with the flat black, sublime green, and we used nail polish for the metallic silver on there. On the body, we decided to go, the kit was molded in a really nice orange, so we decided to go naked styrene with it. I did have a color picked out that I was going to spray it with, but I decided, due to time and everything, I guess you could say, I just went to naked styrene on it because it's cool, man. It's a cool color to me. I mean, I'm digging it. We did add a whole chrome trim on the bottom of both sides of the rocker panels. Big shout out to everybody that joined this year. Big shout out to Dylan for hosting. A lot of cool builds out there, guys. And like Dylan said, that if you didn't make it on time, go ahead and build them and put them up. He wants to see them. So the judge is here for one and all. Hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I enjoyed building this beast. So this is MODELMIND72 saying peace, love, and happiness to all. And take care of yourselves out there, guys. I will have another video, like a final slide music video, but I'm gonna have to put it out a little bit later on. But here she is, the judge in all of her glory, 1969 Pontiac Gto vintage monogram kit on display for your eyes. MODELMIND72 over and out.